Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minus Haven video. As you can see, there's a lot of things different from this video to the last video and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, first of all, very obvious, my character has changed. I did buy these fire wings and the Fafner head from the shop for 1k Robux, which is quite expensive for me because my OBC is running out in like 5 days and I'm gonna have no more Robux left to see that guy. So yeah, this cost me a lot, even more than the premium mining and the island sharing combined and a lot of other stuff. Oh wait, my dreamer's might is the other way around, which is why I'm not gaining any money. Wow, fabulous. Rags up, please fix. Anyway, today I'm gonna be doing a quick guide about this setup that I have, because this is probably what you are looking to see clicking on the title, because yes, I did put this on the Minus Haven fan club group thing, or am going to. So yeah, so basically we have one ore teleporter, a receiver, a blue one, so you know it costs the least, so why not. And then we are gonna have 10 cursed ore purifiers all the way onto there, because we are using iron ores. So we have an unstable conveyor and a conveyor ramp facing this way, and an unstable conveyor facing that way. And then there's all these ratio conveyors that are stopping the iron ore from falling off. And then there's 20 Freon Blast upgraders. The ramp is to make sure the ores get centered and make sure they go through 99% of all of these Freon Blast upgraders. And then there's 2 unstable conveyors facing this way and 1 facing that way, with once again shields stopping them from falling off. And then there's 10 Schrodinger evaluators on this row. Oh, I gained 0.1 quintillion despite the lunar refiners not being on. That's kind of cool, I guess. So there's 2 unstable conveyors facing this way, 1 facing that way, 2 ratio conveyors to stop them from falling off. At first I put a row of ratio conveyors over here, but I decided to put a wall because why not, it fits and it's more effective. And sometimes if you're not on a private island like me, the ores will just fly out of Schrodingers and onto the ground. There's supposed to be ground here if you're not on a private island. And then the ores will just stay there and will, like, you know, clog up your ore limit, and you have less ores, meaning less profit. So I just cleared my ores out because they were at my ore limit, meaning a lot of them was stuck. So now we have 3 more Schrodinger evaluators here. Then we have raised shield conveyor so they don't fall off when they fly out. Can't really fit a wall in here. Maybe you could use like ladders, I don't know. So basically we also have 4 pink teleporters. And over here I put my ore pulser because why not, there's space. And sometimes the things do get jammed. Then there's a pink teleporter receiver. Don't use the blue one, otherwise they'll just go on a loop and you're not gonna gain any money. And then there's 4 unstable conveyor belts facing this way, 1 and a whole row of them facing that way. Then there's we reuse this ratio conveyor because why not, you know, reuse, reduce, recycle, money and stuff. I put my flag here because it's awesome and stuff. And then there's a line of ratio conveyors and 1 here. Then there's a whole ton of portable ore advancers. There's 4 on each row here, but leave 2 empty because you are gonna have to put the ore replicator there and just keep going down the lane until you reach about your 21st or so, no, 24th or so portable ore advancers. Then there'll be 3 unstable conveyors facing that way, as well as ratio conveyors, and then like about, what's this, 4 unstable conveyor belts facing this way, and then more portable ore advancers. Then you have your 3 lunar refiners over here, a large conveyor ramp, 2 orbital upgraders here, and 1 over here. Then an ore replicator so it duplicates any good ores. So like, take for example, you get 100 quintillion ore and you need 200 to you know, rebirth. And this ore replicator might save you the trouble of having to wait for another 100 quintillion, and it will just duplicate the 100 quintillion ore, and you get 200 quintillion, and you can rebirth, and it's awesome and stuff. So under here there's an unstable conveyor because we can't fit the Twitch power upgrader here. It's okay if you don't have this, just don't put like, you can put any upgraders here if you like. So yeah, maybe like I don't know, another Schrodinger could help. I'm not sure. You could use like a cursor purifier or something, and then we can have the pineapple refiner if you have one. I suggest, if you can, you just save up your ticks if you're an NBC, and then you use your ticks convert to Robux, and you can rent a private island, then you can get this. And this one's actually pretty useful. If you need 100 quintillion to take, for example, rebirth, and you get a 50 quintillion, or with this you can immediately rebirth once it goes into a furnace. But if you don't have this, the ore will stay at the value of 50 quintillion, and then you have to wait for another 50 quintillion. So it's highly recommended you get this. It's only about like a few weeks of savings for an NPC. Trust me, that's what I did. I saved for a few weeks, got this, and it's awesome. It has helped me a lot. I've gotten 1 sextillion from an ore using this setup before, and it's awesome. So basically, there's 2 more unstable conveyors facing this way, as well as a ramp to center it. I don't know, just use it if you want to, I mean. And then as usual, ratio conveyors, make sure they don't fall off, because these ores are actually very valuable because they've gone through all the possible upgraders and stuff, so you don't want them to fall off. And if I have them mentioned already, and if you couldn't see it already, there's an unstable conveyor facing this way, and 5 flaming ore scanners. I think you could probably put a 6, but I don't want to risk it. Usually I just put 5 in a row here because I've tested it before. Like with Fang setup, you can go through 2 flaming ore scanners, a turn, 3 more, and a pineapple refiner without the ore getting burned, even if the ore gets lit up on the first flaming ore scanner. I've tried it before. So here, since I have an extra portable flamethrower, I put it along with an unstable conveyor. It's okay if you don't have this. I just bought this with my unobtainium crystals because I had a frozen justice, and the frozen justice multiplies the value of the ores by 18 times if it's set on fire. So just in case the ore wasn't set on fire by these flaming ore scanners, which shouldn't be the case because I have a lot, at least I have this to make sure it gets set on fire. Otherwise, these normal ores will only be worth 6 times. So yeah, I decided why not have this. It also adds 5,000 to the value of the ores, so it could also benefit like the value of the ores a bit. And I put the Dreamer's Might here. I think it's better than a Frozen Justice because like at max it does multiply the ore by 25 times, which is like a lot more than the Frozen Justice in my opinion. So I put this, but this one it does subtract 1 trillion from the ore at first, so you get negative numbers unless like you make sure the ore is at least worth 1 trillion, which shouldn't be the case because with all these Schrodingers, the value of the ore is really randomized. There's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I don't know. I still have yet to get the Dreamer's Fry. I might try it for a while if I do actually get it. But I'm still quite happy I got a Nature's Grip recently. It does help me skip one phase of the game, which is like the billions to the trillions. Because paired with the massive diamond mine, it does give me 18 trillion per ore, which is awesome. So now we have the mines here. You just get 24 basic iron mines with the teleporter right here, the blue one. If you use the pink one, it'll probably just all go over there and miss all the Schrodingers and stuff, which is not gonna help the value of the ore increase by very much. You probably get like a few billions per ore at max, and that's about it. So yeah, you put them in 4s like this in a whole row. It fits on perfectly, which for people with obsessive compulsive disorder like me is awesome. So yeah, I think that's about it for my setup. right here. It's pretty cool. I didn't design it myself because if I did design something by myself, it'd probably be really crappy. So yeah, it's kind of random at times. At night, sometimes you can get ores worth up to like 50 quintillion. In the morning, you pretty much get nothing because the lunar refiners are off and stuff. And if you're wondering why I'm not rebirthed yet, because I'm on my 7th life. And I need 175 quintillion, and usually like it just takes 100 quintillion to rebirth until the update, whereby like first rebirth is 25, then 50, then 75, and so on. It increases by 25 quintillion each time. And I was also thinking about player points farming at one point, so I changed my setup around a lot. I tried the ore cannon and the Schrodinger and the ocean mine and the nature script combo, but Baraza patched that, so yeah, that's kind of sad. Otherwise, I would be like PP farming a lot right now. Usually, I will be using the cell particleizers with Spitfire iron mines. Those give around 20 player points per second with half a base full. And you can imagine it when it's like full base. Ooh, I just got an ore worth like 38 quintillion. So as you can see from just now, I just caught it right on camera. This setup is actually quite effective. It's actually quite effective. I highly recommend you check this out and you tell your friends about this. The whole Minus Haven world should totally know about this. Like this is awesome. I wouldn't say this is the best that hasn't been patched. It shouldn't even be patched because it's not even a bug, unlike the ore cannon and the nature script stuff. So yeah, I think this is one of the best, let's just say one of the best endgame setups that you can have that's not like using bugs or glitches in the game. So yeah, I was actually gonna do a video when I was rebirthing, but I thought that would take long. So yeah, and it's really quite late for where I'm at now, so I don't want this video to come out too late because my viewers are mostly from where I am. Yeah, so as you can see, a few shiny ores are incoming and all that cool stuff, and I got an ore worth like 10 quintillion. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and I mentioned in the last video my nature script and summer update video. You should check that out if you haven't. I mentioned that I will be doing pixel painters on Hypixel today on Minecraft. It's not Roblox, so any of you who are looking for a good setup can quit now. After this point, it's kind of like my channel update kind of stuff. So yeah. So basically, I said I was gonna be doing some pixel painters today. I did do one recording. I failed like a lot. I was kicked out of the game after like the elimination phase, which is the first phase whereby 4 pictures are pitted against each other and people have to vote like which is the best picture. And I drew like a kawaii giraffe and people didn't like it, and I got out of the elimination phase. I tried a second time. I got like really weird words like werewolf. Like, how am I supposed to draw a werewolf? Could you draw a werewolf using just like 16-bit pixels? I doubt so. And even if you did, I doubt you would be able to do a cool one in like 4 minutes. Like 4 minutes? Seriously? I think it's 4 minutes anyway. I don't think it should be 5 minutes because by the time the elimination phase started on the video, the recording timer said 4.5 minutes. So yeah, I'm thinking I could do another one of those creative episodes. Whoa, they all flew far. I was thinking I could do one of those, but I don't know, I just felt like doing more Minus Haven, and I felt like my Minus Haven section has not really been dedicated to some guides, so I thought I'd make my first one right here and maybe gain some views and help some people out. So yeah, I think this is about it. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I usually never make a list of stuff that I want to talk about. I just improv and stuff. which really does help me, like in my everyday speeches, just improv stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've said that twice now. Trying to remember what I missed. Oh yeah, I didn't really cover the full summer update in the last video, so yeah, I kind of forgot about the arrow stuff, so you can buy like however amount of like something that you can use, but probably all the Minus Haven viewers are gone by now, so yeah, that's not really worth mentioning on video right now. But yeah, that's about it. Remember, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.